Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Tuesday. So, the weird thing has happened, and we're working it now, and we're going to see what kind of trouble we're about to get into. And that is Clip Studio Paint just went up to the upgrade for version 2. So now we went ahead because for version 2, hello, Hone. Um, nobody has met Jesus yet. You're giving it a try there, though. Give him a try. So we're downloading now version 2 because the free trial for version or that free trial, the upgrade for version 2 is only $40 right now. Uh-oh. Skeletavito, I don't read Cyrillic. So I hate to be, if you don't speak Japanese or English, I'm pretty much lost. I can do a little bit of French and a little bit of German, but that's about all I got. Oh, it's Cyrillic, so it's probably Russian. Odds are good. That's the biggest nation in that zone that speaks with that language, so that's all right. It was a question mark, so I'm assuming that at some point in time that was a question and aimed at my way. I did have somebody come in here once who was Russian and asked me which side I fell on the Russian-Ukrainian conflict. And I was like, that's a strange question to ask. I'm an artist. I don't know. What do I have to say about the world? You know? But I'm also American and we tend to go for the underdog. So, yeah. All right. We are 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second to downloading the CSP2. I may actually find this to be unpleasant. I'm kind of worried a little bit about it. What's Kindle Gen? All right. We're going to... Oh, you think so? Scarf or no scarf? What's the temperature like outside? Or are you talking about inside? Oh, sketching something. Yeah, scarf. Definitely scarf if you're going to sketch something. Yep. Gives you motion. It's unanimous. Scarf. Install Wizard is updating 1.12.003 of Clip Studio Paint to version 2.0.0. You're animating it? You're going to hate that. Animate just the tails of the scarf, though. Don't animate the whole thing. I'm feeling much better today. It's really weird. It was like, I can't explain it, but I felt like I was like one frame behind myself all day yesterday. It was so strange. Like, really weird. So I keep looking outside because there's a chair in our backyard now. One of our chairs in our backyard. Oh, I know why. I'm like trying to figure out why there's a chair in our backyard. But I know why. My wife has been working out in the yard. And so she wants to do yard work and stuff, which is cool. I have a little bird on my gutter out there. So we're installing now. Update complete. Finish. Let's see what it loads. I'm not going to switch screens until I put in the serial number, because obviously who wants to spread their serial number all over the place? And then everybody had the same... Okay, let's launch it. Yeah, me neither. I think I kind of crashed out a little bit. Setting it up. All right, we're setting it up. Oh, yeah. Don't hurt Ghost Hand. I don't know. Hone's having a hard enough time getting out of town. I don't know if they'd be able to get to Brazil. Okay. All right. Looks like it started pretty decently. I'm logging in. Just bonk those ghosts with your laptop. Don't bonk them with your laptop. You need your laptop to draw. Okay. Now we're logged in. Now I'm looking at the license options. This may or may not be a thing. We'll have to see. So we are perpetual one-time purchase. Oh, I see how they're going to play this game. I'm going to purchase Clip Studio Pro. Hang on, I'm trying to figure this out here. EX version 1 to EX version. Well, that didn't help me any. Update passed after installing. Click to start here. I do have my activation code. After registering your code, tap chat, change license. Ugh. Why did they make this complicated? Okay. Enter activation code. Okay. Should have selected my stupid. Okay. Okay, we need to go this way. Why can't it be? So my version apparently is having a problem. Oh no. Hey, Can, version 2.0 has just come out on Clip Studio, so I'm fussing with it at the moment. This version cannot be activated with the current license. What does that mean? I mean, it would not surprise me at all for them to say, "Oh, yeah, you have the Snurgle Bloodle Bebop version of this," and it'll be activated. Looks like it's a don't do this. It better not mean that. Oh, it means you installed Clip Studio Paint version 2 before verifying your license. Launch the app and verify your license to use version 2. This app version. In other words, don't do that. No, I don't know. That looks different. This version cannot be activated with the current license. Oh, no, it says it. This version cannot be activated with your license. Okay. Update pass, you don't have a license for version 2. Okay. In other words, just sounds like a tap activation code and register your code. Well, yeah, but I don't have an activation code. All right. It doesn't mean I have to buy it again. It just means that I installed version 2 before I got the license set up. And they have me in a loop. This is funny. Oops. When you buy the thing, it says, you don't have a plan. Enter your activation code or try to purchase a plan. So I try to purchase a plan, and it goes to, you don't have a plan. So I'm in a loop. That's funny. That's funny. I mean, stupid, but funny. Yeah. This is particularly humorous. Now that was a different button. There we go. That took a little bit of time there. Then they sent a verification code, naturally. My card has expired. Weird. Man, they really need to do something here. Like, all of this is just slightly annoying. It's 9:24. It's taken me 24 minutes to get to the point where I'm actually putting in my information to buy this. And that's a long time of click this button. Oh no, that's the wrong button. Click this button. Oh no, that's the wrong button too. Here's another button. No, don't click that button. You know? Holy crap. We're currently processing a large volume of requests, so it may take up to 4 hours to receive your activation email. Good heavens. They were not ready to go, were they? That's funny. That's funny. I mean, it's okay. It doesn't bother me as long as they don't like lock down Clip Studio for the morning. That could be a little bit ugly. Here's your receipt straight in. Okay. Hang on real quick. Ooh, yeah, it should probably also be on there. All right. Looting? Looting? What does that mean? All right. Yeah, maybe I don't want to know. Looting? That sounds horrible. All right. So I did get the email from Celsius saying that I've got the receipt. So I purchased it. So there's that. Doing sexual things to statues, huh? That sounds like a horrible thing. Why would you do that? I don't know. Okay, people. I was about to ask why would you do that, then I realized if I ask that question, somebody. They're removing the goals on um, as usual, I have a flurry of activity from all of my people in my my NDK division from Sunday, which is funny. Interesting. All right. Yeah, I figure this will take them a while. Yeah, I don't have an activation code, so we'll have to wait until they get to that. Oh well. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Now the problem is, how do I kill? Oh, this is bad. Oh, Clip Studio Paint. Oh, Celsius. Oh, poor Celsius. So, here's our problem. Here's what we've got. There's no way out of this picture right here. There's no way out. You have to enter a password or a code. There's no X. You can't X out of it. And until you X out of it, it won't load Clip Studio Paint. And they said it may take up to 4 hours for them to get me a code to activate it. I don't know, maybe. Nope. 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 So we are locked. Clip Studio Paint is locked until that right? I'm like, at least you could let me use Clip Studio Paint 1, or I mean, you know, give me a give me just a second here to figure it out. Oh, Celsius. Oh, Celsius. So, to my fellow artists who are out there who are upgrading, right? It's like I bought the license for the upgrade. The license is only $40 to go from EX to EX2, and that's a perpetual license. However, they are playing a game, and I don't like the game that they're playing. You own this forever and ever, amen. It never stops, but you still have to pay $10 a year if you want upgrades or if you want updates. So it's still going to play that game of that's this here. The update pass allows perpetual one-time purchase users to hold the latest feature updates, the same way that the monthly annual plans do. This update pass is valid for 1 year, so it's $10 a year, and that'll allow them to update it. Yeah, $40. Well, yeah, I mean, I understand kind of what they're doing in a way. And that is that they're not making any money off of, you know, they've got a whole bunch of people who are working every day on this, and I kind of understand that. And they have to pay the bills somehow. So, but I'm sitting here going, what? If you don't pay the $10 a year, then you end up, I guess, you get. But it does say you will not get early access to features or features beyond 2.0. So, what I think this update pass says is if you pay $10 a year, when they go to version 3, you just get version 3. Or you get version 3 for $50 or $40 or whatever. Right? It's your whole salary to buy the stupid license. Well, I don't know, Hone. I mean, there is one other thing I've noticed. Prices change from country to country. So if you were to look at it, you might find it's cheaper to get it there than here. I mean, they may have adjusted for local. Yeah, well, Then again, who knows, right? So, yeah, but this bothers me a lot, the fact that it won't let me launch. I mean, I probably could install version 1 again. But it's going to uninstall version 2 so that I could install version 1 so I can continue to work for the 4 hours that it takes them to send me the password for version 2, which time I'll have to install version 2 again. Which is just silly. Anyway, that's a thing. So there you go, guys. We've upgraded to version 2 for better or for worse, but it's stuck. I click the return to paint button. Let's see what it does. No, that's paint. Locked up completely. We did it, Reddit. All right. Oh, yeah. That's exactly what we're going to do. I mean, like, I've got work to do, so we'll go over to Daz. But still, I'm still sitting here going, well. So, going over to Daz, might as well load Daz over here. Actually, good thing that I'm not using the maquettes out of Clip Studio. All right. Oh, yeah, I could probably kill it in Task Manager. But the problem is, Hone, it's loading that way. It's loading that way in... right? Go make something to eat. It's loading that way every time I load Clip Studio Paint. So that's the problem. Alrighty. We can't actually look at... That's going to be fun. We need to go over here, into here, into here, Here. Just need enough to, which I may or may not be able to see. Just enough to see where we are. Because it's this one right here we need to deal with. Okay. Oh my goodness, it's a long day. A lot of butt there. Nope. Plausibly a good start, but probably not. Won't matter. I'm going to be. Meow. You know what you don't have, says George? A bunch of George, says George. There's not a lot of George going on. You've noticed. You would have noticed more George. You know what you're missing in your life? George. George. How are you doing this morning, George? A lot of marching in place. Oh yeah, what a cat. You're a good cat. Weird cat, but you're a good weird cat. I just want scratches right here. That's all I want. Is there so much to ask? Just little scratches right there. Mm-hmm. I don't know. George is just George. George is very George-like, though. See, now you're knocking everything over like a big Godzilla. This is you're like a kaiju. You just didn't know that you were a kaiju. George the kaiju. I think you've got an entire future of movie making ahead of you if you were a kaiju. You know that? Oh yeah. This one doesn't bite. George doesn't bite. He's a good cat. A little weird. He likes to get into cups and things like that, but he doesn't bite. In fact, come to think of it, he doesn't usually do anything attacky to anybody. He's a playful guy. And he does lick noses. That's his thing. Oh, cat is a liquid. You're a liquid. Cat is definitely a liquid. It's entirely an entire subreddit dedicated to cats as liquids. He's like, you're not scritching me. I would have noticed if you were scritching me, and you're not. I'm going to take this guy and just turn it off temporarily just so I can get in here and organize stuff. Uh-oh. It's entirely a scene from Airplane. There's that great scene for Airplane 2. It's like, we're just a tad off course. And, Miss, how much is a tad? Well, in space terms, that's about 65 million miles. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. And we're out of coffee. Ah! All right, you. I gotta put you down. Otherwise, I'm not gonna get to work. You know that, right? I love that you love me. But we have work to do. And it's very hard to do the work when you are here because I cannot do the things that need to be done. It is not important at this point in time what the rest of her body is doing because this shot is from here, like this. However, this butt thing has to stop being butt-like. That's really weird. It's strange. Right. The only therapy you can enjoy is the cat. Anyway. All right. So what we really want is you're not dead. No, that's good. What we really want to do is so weird. It's like stick my butt out a lot. I don't want you to stick your butt out. People don't do that in real life. There we go. Straighten her out. I'm spending more time just straightening out this pose. Might as well have used a different pose. Nope. My people need me. Uh-huh. And now is the time when you're out of coffee. This is the perfect time for you to need everybody to show up. You have coffee? No. You have coffee? No. What about now? No. Oh, noes. It's even worse. I just totally dropped it completely out of this set. I don't even know what I was doing. I don't even know where it is. I guess people can kind of turn more than this, so I'm going to do that. Stepping on the Shakrana's toes. Oh no! Using the old animator's tricks. Taking the maquette and moving it just a little to give it action. I'm going to start calling that polishing the pose a little bit. Give her a little bit more action, make her look a little bit more like she's in motion. That made her move too much. And now, from this point of view, boy, it just looks like she's. Yeah. So tonight I'm going to talk a lot about action lines with the guys at the drawing club. And lines of motion and stuff like that. And so, kind of wanting to do that kind of thought process, I'm looking at this and kind of talking and thinking it through on how to make these work reasonably and look like they're, operating correctly. So here's her weight lying straight down on the body there. Right. So from the front side, I'm kind of noticing that her weight is not distributed evenly like it'd be put here. Right. She's putting one leg in front of the other. You kind of want that to look that way and kind of be there. Now, she's leaning forward to look back, right? So I kind of feel like she would move, maybe the back part of her body would move back just a little, like so. There we go. A little bit more of a motion. The head's moving backwards and looking backwards. Maybe not quite so dramatically turned, right? That gives a little bit more motion to what she's doing. We've got a little more of that S curve kind of going through the body at this point, where she's starting to move, into this spot. She's pivoting and turning and looking back. And again, poor Ensign Kamen. He's got himself like in this bizarre little spot. Right? So there we go. That looks much more feasible as a pose, like more comfortable. She's not stepping on the Chakrana's leg, which the next thing I need to do is make an actual figure out of a Chakrana. Oh, man. All right. All righty. Oh, hey. All right. Thank you for purchasing Clip Studio. Here is your activation code. All righty. Here's my activation code. Right, guys, we're switching back to the main screen so I can activate the locked up Clip Studio, which is funny. Activation code. We're going to do the thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. All right. Activation code applying. Activation code. There we go. We have activated launch with failed to verify the license. The license will be verified upon next launch. Oh, this is funny. So I'm going to have to shut it down. Major upgrade. No. I just want you to launch. I'll shut it down and then launch it again. Now it should apply properly. Oh, man. All right. Well, we hope. Looks on and stable. And looks like it has launched itself correctly and aligned everything. I'll add you to whatever this thing is, the alignment thing. There's alignment. That's cool. Alignment's useful. The real question, though, is what did they do with text? And is text still stupid? Hey, looks like it widow orphaned. Look at that. That's all I really ask most of the time. Someone's at the front door, huh? Let's see who's at the front door. Nobody. It's FedEx. That's all right. I'll go fetch it in a minute. I don't need to fetch it right now. Oh, there we go. That's really pretty much the whole thing that I need. Does it widow orphan? And for God's sakes, I think that's pretty much all. That's the one thing. I hate to say that was worth $40, but that was worth $40. So, for those of you who have not watched me go through this, the biggest thing that Clip Studio has never done for whatever reason with me, and I don't know if it was my install, but it was my install on See you next stream. It was good to have you, Hone. It may have been my install, but whatever was the story, Clip Studio Paint never widow orphaned. Widow orphaning is taking part of a word. So, like, let's say the word here, well, let's take brown, right? Brown. And when these two characters do not fit on this line, it knows to take all of brown and move it to the next line. That's called widow orphaning. Or else it just leaves bro on this line and wun on the other line, right? And you end up with something that looks like that, which is not right. Or moreover, the thing about English is that we hyphenate at the syllables. So whatever happens, you need to hyphenate a word at the syllable, right? So brown doesn't have a syllable, but like stupid does, right? So if we were to hyphenate stupid to go to the next line, we know that it'd be at stew and then hyphenated and then pid, right? Because that's the way it goes. If you don't know how to properly widow orphan, you end up with this problem, which every English person already sees as it doesn't work, it doesn't fit, things aren't right, yada, yada, yada. So, anyway, this doesn't seem to do hyphenation. Fine. I'm totally cool with that. It's not a problem. I don't need it to. I don't want it to. I just need it to stop doing this thing, which it was doing. And that's all I needed to do, because I was going through and having to manually hit enter between each one of the damn things. Enter to the next line, and I can't believe that they went that long without years. And the thing that gets me is no one else seemed to have the problem, just me. But I had it over 6 different machines, so I can't tell if it was a setting that was set in my version of Clip Studio or what. But like, I've never been able to figure out why it was doing that. Weird. Okay, whatever. So now the next real question is not that one, but now the question is whether this happens. Thank goodness, I think they may have actually fixed all of it. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. That's totally acceptable. Which ones? I'm in yellow, guys. I'm in yellow. Oh no. Oh. All right. Oh my goodness. So this was all I needed them to do. And they did it. I mean, it's cool to have all the other things and stuff like that, and it is nifty, but the truth is, this is all I needed was this one thing. because of course you never hyphenate in a comic book. That's just not what you do. So it is totally fine if it never hyphenates. You don't hyphenate in comic books. But the amount of things that I do, the amount of like ongoing problems, things like that occur. And the reason for the pause there was because I was just like, you know what I should do is go into my Gaichon font and dump the period in favor of a dash. Anyway, okay. Well, like I said, worth it for that one thing. Like, worth it. Man. Twitch has missed me. Not sure what to think about that, but okay. Can I export this? All right. Okay. Well, we still have the capability of all of the. In fact, it even seems to have saved my settings. I cannot actually see any difference in anything. It saved all my settings. Everything's exactly the same. But I am most definitely at version 2.0.0. Which is great. All right. We also have somewhat given up on March of Robots. We're pretty much given up on Springs. Today has not been a good day for us, has it? I did get one more March of Robots out the door. Because we got yeah, that's what I'm doing here is kind of looking around and going, what kind of trouble did we get into here, folks? So now we're on to Bright, which is kind of a complicated thing. It's not a problem. We'll figure this all out. But we are now 4 days behind on March of Robots. I did get at the meeting, I got one out during the meeting, which was cool. I got this guy, which I like. I like this guy. It was cute. For float. Oh man. I seem to be having connection problems to something. All right, so looking at this and kind of trying to figure out where the hell we are on things. Let's get a lot of projects in use or inactive or activated right now. We also have to remember that I'm driving out of here and heading to San Antonio on Friday. So really what needs to happen is I need to figure out what do I need to do to get all the things that need to go to printer done so that we can have them done so that they're out the door and headed to the printer, right? So I mean today is probably a good day to open up the Springs book and check its last little bits to make sure that everything is solid. Hang on real quick. So, yeah, looks like my dear beloved therapist cannot meet with me today because she broke her arm. Weird. There we go. Fixed, fixed, fixed. Okay, so we still have some stuff to do here, like write all of the text and come up with a cover. Um, so maybe today is a good day to work on a cover page. Oh yeah. Clip. It. They finally sent me the password, and it got in there. And actually, everything looks the same. But hey, guess what? They fixed the stupid widow orphan thing. That was probably worth $40 right there in my world. The dumb widow orphan thing was killing me. Oh well. I'm like, and the thing that kills me about this is nobody else seemed to notice it. Like, I've never heard anybody else go, "Gosh, it really sucks that they split word that the text's words are all split up wrong and screwed up everywhere, and like going the wrong way and doing the wrong thing." And, you know, it's like very weird. So it's just strange. It's strange nobody noticed that. Anyway, I'm going to work on this. I mean, you noticed it too, right, Can? The reason I say that is because I'm wondering if maybe I had thrown a setting somewhere that never got fixed. So well, I mean, yeah, maybe you noticed it, but just accepted that that was part of the problem, and you were okay with that. Now, the question really is, well, yeah, kerning is not a. It wasn't kerning that I was having a problem with. So, I don't know. You weren't here before whenever I was doing this, but the problem that I had with Clip was if you took something and say, um, like, took something like, for example, this, and you put it in here, right? This is the Gettysburg Address, right? what it would do is, for me, and I don't know if it ever did this to you, it wouldn't widow orphan. So you'd end up with, this. You know what I mean? Like that kind of thing, where it just cut wherever it cut. And so you ended up with, 7 years ago, our fat hers brought forth on this continent a knee nation, right? So, like, that's widow orphan, not being able to cut words in the correct place. But you can see they fixed that down here. Finally, we're cutting at least at it's not hyphenating, and I'm okay with that because you're not supposed to hyphenate in comic books anyway. So I'm totally cool with that part. If they don't hyphenate, that's good. I don't mind. But the ability to copy and paste something in from Word is a major time saver right there. I mean, like, saved a ton of time for me. Because I'll write right now, I'm not writing the scripts in Word at all because it's pointless. I'm going to have to copy it from Word, put it in here, and then go through and cut all the damn little sentences apart to make them just fit. But moreover, with this, it actually is now doing the thing where it's dynamic, right? So it's still cutting correctly over here. And I don't know why that didn't bother everybody else, but it's driven me crazy because I do a lot of my work over on Word to make sure that all my spelling is correct and all my punctuation is correct. And then I would copy and paste it over here because they don't have spell check. I don't expect them to, but that's been a big deal. So now the question really boils down to, do we, at this point, call it the same as it was before, which was nice use of a paradox, or do I change the name because that book has already used? Yeah, the kerning issue is definitely a problem as well, but I have my own font, which does its own kerning. So since I'm using the Guy font, which is my own handwriting and stuff like that, it was a little easier. Not so bad. So yeah, now here's the next question, guys. Do we continue with Springs as it is? Yeah, the kerning thing is an issue too that bothered me, but it only bothers me whenever I'm using a non Gaichon font. My font was specifically designed because of kerning issues. It is. Happy Pi Day. Also, Einstein's birthday, which kind of makes sense. Oh. Oh. I think think I'm gonna like this. That's good. That's good. I don't know if you caught that one. They now have a line function. No, I didn't see. I don't. I mean, I spend as little time as I possibly can on social media now because all I ever do is get into fights. What did he tweet? Oh. Okay, that's cute. When I was in school, I had a buddy, or I still do have a buddy. I still hang out with him quite a bit, but it was in elementary school when we first started doing that, and we did pi r squared, and he pipes up in the middle of class and goes, "Pi are not square, cornbread are square, pi are round." I mean, he was just trolling the teacher, but I still to this day remember that scene because, like, you'd have to know him. He's that way, but that was what, fifth grade. And our fifth grade teacher was like, he had just about enough of Aaron Holdaway. So there's that. I just will always think of him whenever it comes to that because he was just totally into the idea of trolling the teacher. And I was like, well, you get yourself kicked out of class for this, Aaron. That's your problem, man. I can't help you. All right. So, like I said, are we going to use the same thing we used before, where we had nice use of a paradox as the name? Or should I call this the Springs unofficial biography or something like that? Unlicensed unofficial biography. Something particularly dumb that would be funny, and I kind of like it. And unauthorized biography, and then leave nice use of a paradox to the other one that I made in 2014. In fact, I'm kind of into the unauthorized biography. Let's get our Springs color codes up. because there are specialized color codes for spring. It's just specific for this. Pick ourselves this orange right here, which seems like a thing to do. There. I love the idea of it being an unauthorized biography. Because it's somehow, I feel like every time somebody puts the unauthorized biography, you're like, why are you not getting sued? It's like, come on, people. No, 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 no. If you're laughing at it, then we did the right thing. If you think it's funny, we're in. Because it's stupid, and I like that. I like stupid. Sometimes, especially when we're talking about springs, you know? Okay, so real quickly though, to those who are talking about or thinking about, yeah, so nice use of a paradox. We did the same sort of thing with the cover, although I'm going to use a different thing. And, but yellow is sort of the ongoing concept for this cover. So that sounds good. Anyway, for those of you guys who are looking to upgrade to Clip Studio Paint 2.0, I have a feeling that it's going to only be $40 for a little while, and then like 5 more days or something ridiculously stupid. So, just as a side note, yeah, today only or whatever, so that they can get all of us old guys in while they can, which I just happen to have the funds today. And it's kind of a bummer because I don't always have the funds, but I got authorized today, which is good because really it's great. This is a great thing to have on their I mean just the centering is kind of fun, you know, being able to what there we go. So aligning it there, that just aligned it to the middle of this page, which that's horribly useful. The alignment tools are going to be completely useful for me. Um, the problem is, I'm pretty sure that can't afford it today, and that's a bummer. Um, and if I had so much as a dime, I would definitely like to throw your way. I would totally do it, so we could all get up there onto 2, and I'll see. I might, or I might be able to throw $20, and maybe somebody else can throw $20, or something like that. We'll figure it out. We can crowdsource this. So let's see, bring that down from ridiculous to there. That looks good. Yeah. That's good. And now all I need to do is figure out what's on the front here. All right. Well, I think one thing I want to do is do just enough that whatever's in the front here won't be just fade it out just a little bit so that it's easier to read the complete unauthorized biography. We'll see whether I want to keep it that way or not. May or may not. Why? Really need to take. Yesterday I wasn't feeling good, so I had disabled everything on my phone because our group is notorious for sending messages to one another. Oh, I know what I said that for. All right. Righty. Feel like the funniest part about this would be Don Q, like trying not to get us to see it's whatever it is he doesn't want us to see. But I also feel like he should be bigger. Like he's in the way of. No, don't look at this. Oh God, you know. That's funnier, I think. He's just like, no, 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 no. That's interesting. Did not expect you to play that game for me. Okay, you went to white. Okay, don't want you to be in black and white. I want you to be in color. Thank you. There we go. So one of the things I have also learned that I like a lot about this is I love the all right. I'm just making sure that we have, what it is, because otherwise people will be like, "What? Unauthorized beyond by I don't know." Okay. Meanwhile, over here on the weird part of my world, is Nate, who's talking to me about all kinds of things. So let's talk. Speaking about robots and stuff, let's talk about Don Q's inevitable, invariable. Why are you on that layer there? What? Wait. Whoa. No, this. You need to be under there. This. Stop being weird. I don't think we've ever really done like large versions of these guys' fingers, especially like Don Q, who's got hands and has always had hands. But we never show them up. Yeah, so he's just weird. Weird. And I should tell him we're disparaging you on stream. Just so you know, Brent and I are speaking ill of, no, not I'll, speaking ill. You on the stream, mostly out of that. There we go. I mean, I think the funniest part is, of course, he has three fingers. Nice. He's like, wow, nice. There. It's all good. Getting the work done. There you go. Maybe he should have his hands splayed out more. This is not a problem. Just do this and come in here and do that, and then go like that. But it also means that he's unable to do the Vulcan salute. There is that. All right. It's 11 o'clock, guys. We're at the end of the stream. But first, the rest of this must be done. All we've got now is a hand. We'll get there. The rest of it will be done. but not right now. I'll do it tonight when I get back on show. Because this is good. We need to go do a cover, and we need to kind of do all of the things, and I love the complete unauthorized biography. I think that's actually particularly funny as a book for Springs collections. I think that's funny and silly and stuff. And we probably won't need to do another one of these book collections for many years, because even if I manage to do one a week, which I haven't managed to do one this week, but I'll try, even if I manage to do one a week, Springs won't accumulate enough strips to come up with another book for a very long time. So we may upgrade this book and adjust it and fix it, but we're not going to go any further than just, little nudges here and little nudges there. The placement of all of these comics are going to be fixed at this point. So unlike the previous one, Nice Use of a Paradox, this one has all of the strips in order correctly and in the right places. So I will use it as my basis from now on. And the only thing I can think that will ever change is that I may find the original artwork from the original strips and replace the artwork out of these strips that's a little low res, because those low res pictures are really kind of crappy. So that does kind of make me, oh my goodness, frustrated a little bit. So there's that. Anyway, I'm going to be out of here now, guys. This is the end of the stream for the day. I'll see you guys tonight. And until then, as always, keep your eyes on the stars. Goodbye.